I love. Oh, Snorlax and Bliss. You mean 200 turn stall fest? There's a reason I said that it's a big fucking lame fest. It's big shit. It's a big stall orgy.
I don't think I have. Remember my account name. I'll look into that. I'm gonna try to Gen 2 random battle someone.
Also, whoever said competitive Pokemon sucks, you're fucking dog shit.
Who said that? Tell me their name.
Daniel Rosner.
Fuck you, Daniel Rosner. I'm gonna Gen 2 random battle on stream. I'm not gonna do this actually. So
well,
Shokio
stream set's going on. You should pull up an old 2007 Melee set and commentate that instead, but have your commentary on that on the PM bod. Let's just go watch like Ken versus I don't know, PC Chris from 2007 or some shit.
So how do you feel about ZSS versus Falco?
It's probably close. It's probably even. I don't know.
This is great commentary. I'm glad you're all watching this.
All right, I'm gonna play some Showdown.
God damn it! You are so good at PM. I hate you.
What?
I hate you.
Why?
Because you're talented at Smash.
Why does me being good at PM have to do anything to do with me playing Pokemon?
You're probably bad at Pokemon, is the thing.
I actually qualified for Nationals in VGC 2012, but couldn't go because I was like.
Which gen was that? 4 or 5?
Maybe it was 2011 because it was like the last year of Gen 4.
Okay. I think it's 2011.
It was Heart Gold Soul Silver. It might have been 2011 then, but like I was in the
Heart Gold Soul Silver is probably actually the peak competitive Pokemon.
That's what. Okay,
I think you're right.
Heart Gold Soul Silver, in my opinion, is the best Pokemon game because it's the best competitive meta and also just the best casual game. It's Gen 2. Gen 2 is the best casual game, and the remakes of Gen 2 are like fucking 10 out of 10. Heart Gold Soul Silver are amazing games, and it's in fucking Heart Gold Soul Silver Smogon meta. That's like the best fucking competitive format.
Yeah.
There's some other good formats, but like, huh? Okay. Jason okay, Jason Zimmerman? Okay, so
Jason.
So just Jason. So who is? Okay, well Jason is Birdman. Birdman's name is Jason.
Yeah, I actually love Jason. He's such a nice guy. There's also some guy in Smash 4 named Jason. I don't know who he is. I don't want to talk about Smash 4 Fox, actually. We're not talking about that.
By the way, to continue what I was saying, though, just for like 5 seconds, I qualified for Nationals in like 2011 in like the Junior Cup because I was like 11 years old. But I didn't qualify.
You were so young, I hate you.
Yeah, I didn't actually get to go because I didn't qualify high enough to where they would like pay my plane and all that. I just like qualified like top 16, so I got like barely inside of it to qualify, but wasn't like top 8 to where they gave me money and shit. And I would have to literally ask my mom when I was 11, hey, can we fly to New York so I can go play Pokemon? And she was like, why the fuck would you go play a video game?
I've seen your mom once. It was at Literature City 4 where she had that shirt made for her that said Lunchable's mom.
Oh my god.
And I thought it was like the cutest shit ever, Zach. I was like
fucking shit in my asshole.
I wanted to like pinch your fucking cheeks and how cute your mom was supporting your son. And then Thunder's Rain happened. And you got Donkey Kong and she had to watch you.
These are all really bad memories. I don't.
That was also my first Project M tournament, and my first time watching Project M was.
I remember hearing stories about how you like saw Donkey Kong and like threw up. You like saw PMDK, and you like looked at my mom and you're like, I'm sorry, you have to watch your son deal with this fucking bullshit.
Do you know who Ringler is? He's a Melee DK.
The Melee DK player?
I was talking to him, and he looked over at Grand Finals of PM, and he said, I fucking hate PM Donkey Kong. That character is so stupid and dumb. And I was like, you play Melee DK? And he's like, yeah, but fuck PM DK. That character shouldn't exist. And he's like, poor Lunchman right now. He's probably better than that DK.
I mean, Thunders is a good player.
He is. He was just, I mean, Ringler was just angry.
Yeah. I really don't like DK. However, I will admit there are a lot of other characters I hate more than DK. So,
yeah. Who's your least favorite character in PM? Please tell me it's Sonic and you just really hate yourself. Oh, that's a good pick.
Fucking hate Wario. Yeah, Waft is actually probably the worst mechanic in PM, not gonna lie. Not saying that Wario is like best character in the game or anything, but in terms of a mechanic standpoint, Waft actually might just strictly be the worst mechanic.
Everyone at Sosa and send this like timestamp to him.
I think we've talked about it before. Like he's talked about how like Waft is like poorly designed and he would redo it. Like I'm pretty sure like everybody can agree that like Waft is like actually like really bad. I could like go into a tangent, but oh my god. I hate Snake way more than DK easily. Like Snake and Wario, I hate those characters a lot.
Snake is really dumb. I have a friend who's gonna start playing starting like next week after he gets out of high school. Like he gets in the summer, and he's a Zelda main from Ohio. And he was like, I'm going to try to play a different character than Zelda. That character's bad. And, oh, who do you think I'm playing? Probably Snake. And I'm like, I won't drive you to things. I will. Like, he's like, I'll play Mewtwo. And I'm like, okay, you get a slight pass.
You get a slight.
You're just sliding under the bar right now.
You got a C+. It's okay, buddy.
You're almost
You got your 78 average. You failed the first semester, but the second one, you made up for it, okay?
Got 2 semester classes. What a bringback. What a callback.
And I'm still in high school,
yeah.
fucker.
Yeah.
Suck my ass.
I'm only in a class for a semester now, buddy. I got a B in a class that I got a 30 on a final of because I literally got such good grades on all the other tests.
Fun fact, so I'm in my economics class right now. And so
wait, what? You're at FX.
Suck my ass.
Well, you said right now.
All right, so previously in my education, currently in a Frisco ISD high school. What'd you say?
I lived in McKinney.
I mean, I lived in McKinney like 3 years ago.
Oh, that's weird.
I lived in McKinney from like, I don't know how long. I've been in 3 houses in Texas. The first house I was in, I was like really young. And then when I was probably like 12 or 13, I moved to a house in McKinney. Then I was like 16, I moved to Frisco.
Okay.
But in my economics class that I'm taking, and I'm not currently sitting in because I'm at Infinity and Beyond at FX Game Exchange and console repair. Anyways, my class. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, no, wait, I remember now. So speaking of, like, not doing shit because your grades are so good, we have a final essay due in our class where we have to, like, balance the national budget and propose a way to fix our current debt. Oh my god, he just died at 12. Nice.
Good job, Shokio.
His character just glitched. He, like, up-B'd and went into special fall without grabbing the ledge. That was funny. We have 3 grading periods, and on the first 2, I got like a 92 and a 94, and I found out that I need a 24 on my 3rd grading period to pass, and we have a final paper where we have to balance the national budget, and we spent like 2 or 3 weeks in class working on it, and I just realized that if I don't turn it in, I get a 60 in that class, which is more than enough to pass the class, and I'll still have like an 85 average, so I just didn't do this paper that we spent 3 weeks working on, and the teacher basically like killed us over, and like, he was like calling out names, and I just like didn't turn. He's like, "You're not turning your paper," and I was like, "No."
Thank God for the end of high school, right? That is the most like end of senior year thing I've ever heard. I definitely skipped 3 finals at the end of my senior year because I got a B automatically, and I was already accepted to college, which didn't matter. And I just
so we have 8 periods total. We have A and B days, block schedule. And you can take early release or late arrival, so you can cut that down to 6. But you're required to take 6 classes your senior year. I only need 3 credits to graduate, so I only am required to take 3 classes. And then there are 3 other classes where I don't actually have to do jack diddly fucking shit. So I'm in a study hall where we do nothing. I'm retaking Art 1 because they put me in a random class and it's fucking Art 1. And then they put me in a math class even though I have all 4 of my math credits. So I'm just randomly in statistics and don't do anything. The teacher gives me a test, I'll do okay on it, and then after that she doesn't give a shit.
Does it affect your GPA?
It does, but 1, high school GPA is irrelevant unless you're actually going straight into a 4-year school, and I'm not. I'm going into Collin, and 2, my grades the other years were good enough to where my GPA is probably still like at least like 3.2 or like 3.2 to 3.5, so it's like your average, like...
You're getting into UNT with the 3.2.
Yeah.
Easy
Well,
money.
the thing is I'm going to Collin and then transferring, so they care more so about, like, your grades at Collin when you transfer. The only things that really matter from high school, okay, so high school only really matters if... Wait, what's up? This is game 3, Shokio 1,
game 2.
Shokio 1, game 2. Yeah, so, like, the thing about high school is that if you have strict parents or you just really like want to challenge yourself and you like are like actually confident in the education system, which by the way, it's actually bullshit nowadays, but you know, that's a different conversation.
Wow, what a controversial opinion.
Yeah, what a controversial...
Public education sucks, guys.
Yeah, woo!
No one said that before, Zach.
Okay, well, I mean, after you suck my asshole real quick, we can get back to the... so the thing is that high school only really... High school matters if you're going into a 4-year university immediately and skipping community college, like you're just going straight into it. And like if you're going into like an actual like high qualifying school, the 2 things that matter are your GPA and your SAT score. And honestly, the thing that matters the more out of them is your SAT score, because you can get auto accepted into several high-level universities just off your SAT score alone. And the SAT score doesn't actually measure your knowledge; it measures how good you are at taking the SAT. It's a skill you can practice. It's not necessarily indicative of your knowledge or like IQ or anything like that. that. Like, nothing to do with how smart you are, just how good you are at that particular test. So if you want to get into a 4-year school, like something actually high level, you do really good in your SAT, which you can also take multiple times, and there are tons and tons and tons of online resources and online tests to retake and practice for it. Then you get a good SAT score and you go to the school you want. However, that's really expensive, and I really don't give a shit. So I'm going to community college. The SAT is like $70 or $80. It's not that expensive.
So
you just
wait, okay, is the SAT or the ACT the one that's out of like 36 points? Okay.
The SAT is out of 1,600.
Okay, I don't remember my fucking. I think I got like a 1,500 on my SAT, or whatever. But my ACT, I got a 36, which is like a perfect fucking score. It's like insane, right? And so I got accepted into like every college I applied to, and then I just kind of like forgot to accept any of them, and so I ended up at Tarrant County College for a year, and it sucks. And now I'm at UNT, and it just sucks so much. What? I mean, shit happens. But like, I fucked myself because I did so good on the ACT on my first try that everywhere accepted me because I had like a perfect and I had like a 4. I was like, I had a like my GPA was a 4.0, and then I just went to community college instead. I'm a retard, I think. I think I've dropped so much in my intelligence in the last like 3 years. I didn't play Melee until sophomore year of college.
You'd probably get a lot smarter if you played Ice Climbers.
I played Ice Climbers on Monday. I lost.
Wait a minute, you lost to Ice Climbers?
Yeah.
It was entirely your fault.
Yeah.
You're just awful.
See, I tried to hold forward when I was wobbling, and I held a little too far, and I threw him every time.
I mean,
but then I wobbled someone to 299. Like, I stopped 299, I just let go 299. He was a bad player, too. He was like a guy who was good, too.
I mean, you're obviously the better player. You're playing Ice Climbers.
What?
Ice Climbers players are always the better player.
After I did that, I killed myself twice and let him win the game. And then I played Sheik.
Ice Climbers are cool. Anybody else just
Come
love...
to Monday Night Melee, Zach.
No. It's just... I have to play against, like, Puff and Ice Climbers and shit. I have to play against, like, SDJ and Bananas and
SDJ doesn't even go anymore. SDJ hasn't done an M&M in, like, 3 weeks. Shut up. You should get to play against Connor and Ham Yojo, the most exciting, electrifying man in Smash.
I don't like playing either of those players.
Ham Yojo beat Bananas. So you don't even gotta play Bananas no more.
What are you saying?
Hamlin beat Bananas last night.
But what about it? I mean, good shit for him. Like, yeah, that's good. Saying, that's good for Hamlin.
Just have him beat Bananas, and then you just play him.
I still don't like playing Hamlin.
What the fuck? Why do you like playing Hamlin?
I don't like playing those people in Melee.
Do you like playing anyone that's good in DFW in Melee?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Do you like playing Punk?
No, actually.
Do you like playing Mojo?
I can't get a feel on Mojo because like. The thing is I know, like, okay, so playing him inside the game and nothing to do with outside the game, yeah, Mojo's fine. That's actually probably one of my most matches, or most fun matches. But the thing is that I know for a fact that, like, Mojo just likes to fuck with people, and, like, every time I talk to Mojo, I can never really get, like, a sense of how the guy is. I can never tell if he's, like, fucking with me or not. I legitimately don't understand how he works as a person, so when I play him, like, inside the game, it's cool. But I have no idea what he thinks of me, and I can never actually tell because he seems like he's constantly fucking with me.
Mojo likes you. He's like told me directly. Mojo is someone who I like talk to a lot and hang out with him a lot. Bring him out.
Point is though, Mojo's probably one of the most fun people I like to play against. Yeah. Him and SFOP are pretty fun to play.
SFOP is so fun to play against. It's also so good. Oh my God, Birdman!
Oh no!
Do not lose it! No! Jason! No! I don't want to be an Infinity Beyond right now, Jack. Go win the tournament. They got a big mug. That is so... God damn it, Falco!